Hello, mini freaks! My name is DJ, and this is my world in miniature. Alright guys, I've got confession to make. I did it. I'm now one of those Warhammer players. I didn't want to be in this position, but it was just too good to pass up. And I really, really want some of what I'm about to show you, okay? So please don't judge me. I know I got started playing Age of Sigmar, the Spearhead set, and we haven't even started building the actual army I want for Age of Sigmar, by the way. I've just been doing the starter set. So I'm a slow painter, and it's okay. Some of us are just slow in more ways than one. We're going to now unbox and look at... We are going to be running 1,000 Suns. That's the army I want for Warhammer 40k. Now the reason why I want this one is because they are coded as Egyptian, and I'm a sucker for anything Egypt. I love Egypt iconography. I love Egypt in general. I've been there multiple times. Here's some footage of me at the pyramids and in Saqqara and doing other stuff in Egypt. My parents live in Egypt, so I visit them regularly. Regularly being every couple of years. But I still have to go see Upper Egypt, which is actually the lower part of Egypt. That's where, like, Valley of the Kings is and stuff like that. I haven't been down there yet, but I have been to the pyramids twice, and I have done some other stuff out there. Gone to the museum. Oh, that was so cool. Anyways, this isn't a video about me going to Egypt. This is a video about me unboxing the combat patrol for the 1,000 Suns. And look, we get 4 sorcerers, I think they're called. We get a squad of rubric marines, I think is also what they're called. It's I get 1 unit of rubric marines. I get 1 shaman to run the rubric marines, because I'm pretty sure that's how 40k works. I haven't played yet, but I think that's how it's done. And then enlightened. I'm not sure how they work. They might just be a hero unit. I'm not sure. But they're on top of these little wisp thingies. Isn't that cool? They're so cool. I like the wings on the Deamon Prince. Oh, that's cool. Like, here's a variant with the wings. So I'm pretty sure it comes with either the wings or these little thingy. I don't know what these thingies are. But yeah, so we'll put together the ones with the wings. I also want to get Magnus, but Magnus is an expensive boy. We're talking like $200 after tax expensive. It's more than what this cost. I won't tell you what this cost, but he is more than what this cost, and he's 1 model, and he's like this tall or something like that. I don't know. He's crazy, but the guy, everybody says that he's really good. Ooh, all the shiny plastic. Beep, beep. Let's see. There's some little guys here. Oh, these are the wisps. More little guys. I'm gonna break these now. Oh, ho, ho, look at that. It's quite efficient looking. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Oh, man, I love the wing. I love wings. I love wings. Love, take me down to the streets. If you know, you know. In fact, I want to know if you know. Comment down below if you know what I just referenced. Why are there 3 wings? Maybe these wings fit together somehow to make 2 wings? Yes, they do. Transfers. Ooh, I don't know how to do transfers. That is Ouroboros. What's the point of doing an Ouroboros if you keep the tail on the snake? Right now, this dragon or snake thingy here, it's eating its midsection, not its tail. This one is correct. This is an Ouroboros. These ones are not correct. What are these people doing? Let's put all this away. This should be how to put them together. Yes, it is. It is. It is. I want the winged variant, though, so we're not going to put this one together. Boo! Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, see, they fit together. That's cool. See, Age of Sigmar didn't have that. That would have been super helpful. There's like a bunch of different head Oh, interchangeable parts. And that's it. Then we go straight to the shaman. Yeah, anyways, let me get all these things put together. That's going to take me a second to get things put together. And then we'll see what it looks like put together. Hello, and welcome to This Is Not This Is. Today we are putting together the Deamon Prince, whatever the hell you want to call it. These stupid Europeans and their spelling of stuff. I am going to be magnetizing him because I've magnetized a couple of the other minis from this Combat Patrol. But anyways, today we're going to be putting together this guy here. He's the big one, so I'm going to put him together on camera for you for the video today. He is these 3 sprues, is all him, but there are like 4 different variants. I want to make some of him magnetized. Yeah, so I've already magnetized these guys here, the Zangor Enlightened. They come with either a bow or a spear, so I magnetize them to be able to be hot swapped from bow to spear. Just in case I run into somebody who wants to play WYSIWYG or whatever. WYSIWYG, for those who don't know, stands for what you see is what you get. In WYSIWYG, if you're, say, one of your Marines has a pistol for close quarters shooting, if it's not on the model, you can't use the pistol. A lot of people don't play like that, but in tournament play, it is WYSIWYG, so if it's not on the model, you can't use it. So I just wanted to get practice on magnetizing, and I think it's cool to have hot swappable pieces anyways. So what we did with this Zangor Enlightened here is, this is what he looks like with the spear, which is the Combat Patrol. Technically, this is what the Combat Patrol runs with. But if I want to play him in a real 40k army, not Combat Patrol game, like an incursion or something like that, then you take off his torso. So there we go, his torso. You can see the magnet I have inside here. And there's a piece of metal on this side that just connects to him. So I take him off. I take off his little grenade in the back, which also has a magnet back there. And you put on his quiver. And then you put on his... I'm all flustered trying to do this on camera. There we go. Now he's a ranged weapon guy. I really like how it worked and how easy it is to just hot swap them when you're not spending 20 minutes trying to fill all the little tiny cracks or whatever. Like that. There we go, see? It's just like a pretty easy hot swap. I've got to unclip them, put together what I think needs to be universal, which would be most of his legs, his torso, and all that kind of stuff, and we'll figure it out, and we'll get back to you then. It's gonna take a while. This is gonna be daunting. I didn't realize, man, there's a lot of parts. All right, so here you see me just clipping out all the parts. I do this in batches, and then I clean each one of the batches before I put them together. That way I don't have to do much cleaning once the model is put together fully. So that's what you're gonna see me do here for the next minute or so, is me just clipping the pieces out in batches, usually 4 or 5 pieces at a time, and then cleaning them, cleaning all the mold lines off and all that kind of stuff, and then just gluing it together. Boy. All right, so I've got to the place where I need to start thinking about how I'm going to magnetize all these pieces so they're swappable. As you can see, I've decided that this is the best place to be because I still have access to the inside of his torso. So I can put magnets inside here to hold all these things to his back. I've got an idea, and I'm going to magnetize these 2 weapons. So this weapon and this weapon can be attached to his arm here. This one's super easy. You put a piece of metal here in his hand, just right there. Just super glue it on, or get some cement that melts the plastic and just kind of stick it in there and let the plastic melt around it and encase it. And then you put the magnet inside his arm, like right here. It's nice and solid. You just drill in right there the size of the magnet. You stick it in. I've got these, I think they're 3mm magnets, I think, or something like that. It's gonna go in here, and then these can just be stuck on because there's also a registration mark or a key marker, like right here. So you could just stick it on like this, and it'll stay on. So we're gonna work on his back first to try and get all this stuff magnetized to it. Then once that's done, we'll magnetize the arm. Then we'll stick the arm on. We'll stick the head on. And then after that, we can start working on the armor because the armor fits over all of these pieces. We'll figure it out, and hopefully we'll get it done. It's the intermission! Can you name this movie in the comments from just this sound alone?
What's all this supposed to be? This is ice. This is what happens to water when it gets too cold. This is Ken. This is what happens to people when they get too sexually frustrated. This should keep you busy for a while. This plus your regular class load should turn your brains to tapioca in less than a month. Oh, Kent, that is so unfair. And we were gonna make you king of the winter carnival. Yeah? Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Excelente suposición. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out if you're right. Alright, so here I am trying to get all these things pieced together so that I can magnetize them properly, because once you drill a hole, it's really hard to fill it with plastic again. So I want to make sure that it's good before I start really hacking and slashing this thing to pieces. I'm also realizing just how complicated the wings are, because they're two separate pieces and they're kind of conformed to his back. And so once you start putting metal and magnets in it, it's going to warp the piece a little bit, and unless you are really, really careful. And I'm starting to figure that out right now. So yeah, we're trying our best to figure out the best way to get this done. Ooh, that was a nice one. I liked that one. All right, so I am at the testing phase. I haven't tested this yet. We're doing it live on camera. I had to punt a little bit. In bed, I had to embed a magnet right here in his back, and I had to put a piece of little tiny Altoid container metal right here to hold him close. We're gonna see if these registration marks actually help or hinder us. We'll see what's going on here. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, look at that. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. It's a little wobbly. But it works. I consider this a win. I'm not going to be flipping him upside down like I am now to show you on camera. Look, here's the deal. If this doesn't work, and I like, because the wings are the ones that I want. I want the wings. Everything else is just because I feel like trying to learn how to do this. For like better. I want to learn how to do this better. So if it doesn't work and I put this wing on and the weight of both of the weight doesn't add up, or I have to put 2 magnets on one side, or maybe I have to put 2 magnets on this one and put a magnet at the bottom here. So if I think I'm going to put the extra magnet in here. I think that's the best course of action if I really want this to work. I don't think, as much as I like to say that this will do, and it would in a pinch, like it would do, like I wouldn't say that it wouldn't do, but you see how finicky it is just to put it on. This needs to be somewhat hot swappable, meaning I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to find the sweet spot. Excuse you, I'm trying to do like work over here. Are you okay? I've got a sick little girlie. She's having some allergy problems. It's a breed thing, I think. I hope. Or we'll be going to the doctor in a day or two. Anyway, she's a little baby though, isn't she? It's a Lilu's. Lilu, look at daddy. Look at that. Ew, gross. No, don't look at daddy. Ew. I'm just kidding. You pretty no matter what, Lilu. Yeah, see how long it took me to figure out like where to put it, and now, even though I found out where to put it, I move it the wrong way. You can see it all falls off. So we're gonna put another magnet in there, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have got an extra magnet. This is again the first time I've tried this. I've got another piece of metal down here at the bottom. They've both been tested. They're both secure, so I'm not going to be ripping one out when I do this and then have to redo all of it. So let's see how good this works, because now if it doesn't work, I'm gonna just have to glue it, because there's nothing else I can think of. So let's see. There it is. I mean, it's a little better, I guess. It's not as flimsy. I mean, but it is essentially a giant sail, a giant plastic sail. So if I move really fast forward, the air's gonna be bunched up on the wing like it's supposed to be, because it's a wing. That's how it flies. Essentially, a wing is supposed to catch air. So if I do this, okay, all right. It's not bad. It needs to be up more like this on his back, but because of the way the magnets have to sit, because his back has so many muscles, it's kind of pulling it down a little bit more than I would like, or I think it should. I don't know what I want to do. I'm not sure if I want to do 3 magnets per wing, because the wings are the hard part. Everything else is going to stick super easily, but the wings, because they just sit so far away from the magnet location, it's just there's a lot of force going in, like shearing force, and magnets famously are really, really weak with shearing force. Most high-powered magnets, you just have to move sideways and hope it doesn't fold in on itself, but move sideways and you can break the magnet bond. This is just creating the least optimal way that a magnet should be used to keep things on. I'm just going to finish putting all the magnets in here, because it's like 9 o'clock at night, and I'd rather not be up till 2 in the morning getting this done so I can get the video done. Alright, well, let me finish this up. No time lapse, nothing. We'll just cut straight to it. I've got so much footage for stuff like that. I don't want to add any more to it. I just need to finish it. I think he's done. I've been doing this for like 10 hours, and I did it all wrong. Didn't do anything in the order it was supposed to be. I learned as I went. This is the most complicated model that I have finished yet, and as you may notice, I gave up on trying to actually make the wings detachable. It was
being pretty low, Camilla ends up telling us a bit of a backstory about vampires in general, talking about how they once lived in harmony with regular people, but once war broke out, with either side not knowing who really started it, many of innocents were slaughtered. And as for the vampires themselves as a race, she found herself as the sole survivor, locking herself away in a coffin until she was found one day by a shadowy figure, one who offered her the shadow charm that she has around her neck in exchange for help.
Incredibly frustrating, and I didn't do a time lapse on putting the rest of them together, because it was incredibly frustrating, because again, I did everything out of order to try and make it my own. But I liked Age of Sigmar armor pieces. I liked the I don't know if you can see it, but like these little tubes that go into his body, like those are pretty cool. But I tried to keep a lot of the Egyptian theme in there, so like his head is the one with the little Egyptian beard that hangs down. He's got a big beard, actually. Got some Egyptian hieroglyphics on his pauldron right here. I kept that pauldron right there. Oh, yeah, and these work perfectly fine. If I want to play with the axe, I pop the axe on his hand, get the registration marks in the right place, and then boom, look, he's got an axe in his hand. And then I'm like, oh no, I don't want the axe. I want the sword. And it's, ooh, boom. It was easy. It's easier if I'm looking at the model, I promise. This isn't a pain in the butt. Boom, sword. Now he's got a sword. Yeah. Anyways, it's midnight right now. I'll do the reveal shots tomorrow. I have to pee. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video from the bottom of my heart. If you guys have any tips or tricks for magnetizing the minis, please put them down in the comments below. I guess we'll see you in the next video. I've got a dog trying to climb on my lap here, so I'm going to have to go. See y'all later at the next video. Peace! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that to Daddy? You shouldn't be working.